everyone, it's Mandy. How are y'all doing? I hope everybody had a great 4th of July. We had a ton of fun, went to some friends' house, set up some fireworks, cooked out, had a great time. But I wanted to just do a quick little video. I think it's been a little while since I've shown you the progress of our growing season and how we're doing, so I figured I'd just give you a little peek of how everything's going so far. So here we go. So like I had told you guys in some previous videos, this year I have tried to utilize as much space as possible. So I actually added some above ground beds to the front of my house. So these are those beds. And in these beds I planted tomatoes and peppers. And they're all doing so good. I'm so excited. These tomatoes are delicious. They're doing fantastic. The peppers are doing good. My jalapenos are popping. They're doing super, super good. These are called yellow pear tomatoes. And these are starting to come finally. So I've got a whole bunch of those coming. I've never grown these before, so I'm really excited about these. I've tried a bunch of different varieties this year instead of just doing the same old to kind of see, you know, how they do, how they turn out, how they grow. So here are those. They're doing really good. So I'm excited. I wasn't sure how they would do in the front of the yard because our front yard is a little more shaded than the rest of our property. So I wasn't sure, since we have these large trees, how they would do, but they've done really, really well. So that's those. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you to the front of the house. I'm sorry, to the back of the house. Y'all, it's been like 90 degrees today, and I've been working out in the yard since about 9 o'clock this morning. It's a little after 5 o'clock now. So the heat has gotten to my brain. I am just zapped. So please forgive me if I'm slurring. I'm not intoxicated yet. Just kidding. No, I'm not kidding. But it's just, the heat has gone to me. I've literally had to like change my shirt. This is a little bit oversharing, but change my shirt like 3 times just because of being so ridiculously just saturated with sweat, which is a little bit gross. So we're in the back of the yard now. So I'll show you how our corn is doing. So there's the corn. We were kind of bummed because we had so many spots that didn't actually come through and pop through. I soaked the seeds like I've done every year, but this year they just didn't. We just had some holes that didn't pop through, but I'm super grateful for the ones that we do have, so I'm not going to complain. Here is the large garden bed, and we have harvested, we just got done harvesting some cucumbers, so we have a ton of cucumbers. We actually made these cages out of some extra wire that we had, and tried to contain the cucumbers a little bit more since they were in the garden, and they've worked out really well. So we've harvested a ton of cucumbers, which I have to come back through and pick up now that we've done this. But it's doing really good, man. They're just producing like crazy. And then we've got the carrots, and they should be ready to harvest. I'm guessing probably tomorrow I can start pulling. I've got 2 beds that we just cleared out. We had a couple different types of lettuce in there. So we've just finished harvesting that and pulled that all out. So we're gonna actually replant those tomorrow. And then, like I said about, we want to utilize as much space as we possibly can. So we have a pool, and so around the pool I decided that I wanted to plant around our pool. I wasn't sure how it was going to do, to be honest, but it's worked out really great. I am extremely like stoked that it's going so well, because I do want to utilize as much space. I would much rather grow on it than mow it, to be honest with you. So we're going over to where our pool is, and I planted peppers, cucumbers, and tomatoes around the pool, and they've done fantastic. So I'm going to show you that. Hold on. Here's the peppers, and I've got like 3 different varieties of peppers. The green peppers are popping. I've got more peppers there. They're doing so good. And like I said, I literally just was like, this is, you know, dead space. Like, why not plant on it and see how it does? And it's been so successful. I'm just very, very excited. And I've planted a couple different types of tomatoes in here to see how they do. And they're all doing really well. I'm excited. I can't wait for them to start to turn. But they're doing really good. Everything's growing so well. Everything's starting to produce. Took it a little bit longer, but now it's no joke. Like, everything's coming. And then these are the cucumbers, and I just put a few seeds here because they grow just so crazy. And I've been thinning out the leaves to let the flowers come through, and they're doing really, really well. And I was in here today. You can start to see we got a little tomato coming, so that's doing fantastic. So this is literally just the space around our pool that I just utilized, and it's doing absolutely fantastic. I'm excited about that. Now we're going to go up to the above ground beds, and these beds always produce fantastic for me. I absolutely love them. This is another bed that we're going to plant. I've been getting it ready. I put some fertilizer in there, some peat moss, and so I've had it covered to just get rid of all of the grass and the weeds. So that's getting ready to be uncovered. So this is the above ground beds. They always do so good. So there's our strawberry patch, which is producing crazy. I've got 2 different types of beans in here. I've got a purple bean, and then I've got something else. I wish I could remember what it was called. I'm so sorry, guys. But it's like a dragon bean or something. I don't know what it's called. I can't remember. But they're all starting to pop now. So that makes me so excited to get those. I can't wait to see how this does. I kind of went a little bean crazy this year and decided to plant like 3 or 4 different varieties of beans just to kind of see how they do. I actually love beans, so I'm stoked. I'm trying to see if I can see one popping really quick. I see a little bitty one starting. I think these are the yellow wax beans, to be honest. I wasn't sure if I should trellis these up. Hubby said he didn't think so with these. I think we should have trellised them up. So this might be, this is gonna suck to harvest, to be honest with you, to dig through all that. But if you guys think I should still try to throw that up on a trellis, let me know. These are our tomato plants. And as you can see, if you guys have noticed with my with our tomato plants, I really prune these up quite a bit. Look at that monster. It's so big. It's split, but that's probably because we've had like so much rain. But look at the size of this tomato to my hand. Like, it's so big. I can't wait to harvest it. It's just crazy. I have a mixture of a bunch of different tomatoes in here. Ooh, this stalk fell. Let me see if I can put this up really quick. Well, sorry y'all. Video pause to put this stalk back up. Are you not gonna wanna go up there? Come on, baby. All right, there we go. Sorry. But I pruned mine up quite a bit. And like I said, I've got a ton of different varieties. I've got some cherries thrown in here. I've got some big boys. I've got some huge tomatoes. And they're doing fabulous. I'm extremely excited about all of these. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Just gorgeous. I love it. I love it. Oh, this one has something on it. Let's give this to the chickens. See who gets it. If I see any tomato that's, you know, yucky, not good, I just give it to them. They love it. So we've got all these just growing beautifully. They're just doing so well. And I've got another vine down, of course. I'll have to pin that one up later. So we did trellis these, and they are just no joke. They're growing like crazy. And don't mind the weeds. We're gonna actually burn tomorrow. But here in Tennessee, it has been raining ridiculous. I mean, just ridiculous amount of rain that we have had. So it's been a major battle with the weeds. So it's been quite interesting. Here's some more beans. Look at these, they've gone so high. We have these trellises, this cattle panning, and then on top of it, we have some fishing line, and they're even all the way up to there. It's crazy. But I'm excited, they're doing really well. And we've got some more beans here. These are just regular green beans, which I need to get my butt out here and start pulling, because as you can tell, yeah, they're ready. So I've got quite a few green beans. I grow these every year, so those are doing really good. I'm super excited. And they produce like monsters, so I don't ever have to worry. My peas, they had a slow start this year. I don't know what was going on with them. But they're starting to really ramp up finally and get going, which has taken forever. Normally I would have harvested already last year, but they're just not behaving. And then I've got some cucumbers in this bed. There's some asparagus, but we're not going to talk about the asparagus. It's upsetting me. So we've got these cucumbers, and they have just taken over. The rain has just given them life. It is crazy. And then over here I have my, oh my Lord, y'all, my brain just stopped. I'm telling you, the heat, it's sapping my brain. Okra. So the okra is doing really good. I've had a lot of issues with the Japanese beetles wanting to eat my leaves. I do have the hanging bag, but they still are getting to it. But they're still producing just crazy. Like, they're still doing really, really good. I've harvested off these quite a few times already, but they're still, the camera's caught, y'all. But they're still producing pretty good. So I'm happy with them. I just harvested the onions. We had a ton of onions in this bed. So I just harvested those. I'm actually going to replant this bed. And there was a couple that were still, I think I might have planted them a little shallow. I mean, a little too deep, because you're supposed to plant them shallow. So I'm going to wait and see if those are going to come up, but I doubt it. But we've got a whole rack of them drying in the greenhouse, so that's awesome. And then here's our flower bed. And every year we always plant we get tons of different flower seeds. And we just plant all these different flowers through here. Now, it just rains pretty hard. So some of them are a little bit sad right now, but they'll pop back up. They always do. I don't have any issues. And the great thing with the marigolds is the bees love them. Like absolutely positively love them. We've got so many colors and different things going on here. So they're doing just fantastic. So I figured since it's been a minute since I've shown y'all kind of our progress, you know, that's where we're at, that's what we're doing. I do have broccoli that we planted. It's a no-go. I don't know if I planted it in March, but it's been really hot here. I mean, really, really hot here. And so they're just wanting to bolt. They're not wanting to do anything. We also have squash and zucchini, and we've harvested that probably, oh my gosh, 5 or 6 times already and got like major amounts. It's about at the end of its life. I think I've got maybe 1 more week, and then that's it. I'm actually going to pull all those up and put something else in there. So that's where we are on veggies so far. Everything's going good. Everything's getting ready to pop. Like I said, I need to get out here and harvest a few things. It's just been super crazy. Let's see if any of the chickens are out right now. Let y'all say hello. Oh Lord. Oh, we've got a loose one. What are you doing? Why are you out? You know better. Come on, let's go back in. Come on. Come on. Come on, chicken. Are you gonna come or not? Come here. Chicken, are you not coming in for real? You bad chicken. Chicken. Oh, by the way, they're all named Chicken. Very, very original with that. And all the ducks are named Duck. That's so bad. They're literally all Duck, and Chicken. So that's my originality. I wonder if this sucker's gonna come. Come on. Hey, are you gonna come in or not? Chicken, come here. Come on. Come on, let's go. Come on. I'm sure you're thirsty. All right, whatever, man. Up to you. Let's see what everybody's doing. Chickens. Chickens. What are you guys doing? They're so hot today. Like I said, it's been like 90s. We had a major downpour that lasted like a whole 3 minutes, but it just saturated everything. But they're doing good. Everybody's just kind of chilling out. So that's about it, I guess. Nobody wants to be on camera today. Normally they come running. So that's what's going on. That's where we're at today. Hope you guys have a great weekend. When I harvest, I will show y'all how much we get, how much yield we get. I've got my fingers crossed that we get a whole bunch. I'm excited. It's been a pretty good season. I'm a little bummed about the corn, but everything else is going pretty good. I'm not too bummed about the broccoli. I mean, I like broccoli, but it's not, you know, something I'm going to lose sleep over. It's all right. So thank y'all. I hope you had a good 4th of July, like I said before. And we'll catch you on the next one. Have a good weekend. Bye.